Hey guys, it's Corinne with Thompson RV in Pendleton, Oregon. Today I'm going to show you a brand new 2023 Glacier Peak F27KVS in the titanium series. So our Glacier Peaks have just started coming in. We do have a little bit of inventory, so if a fifth wheel has been what you've been looking for, we finally have some stock. So we've got the F26 RKS, the 27 MKS, and the 27 KVS. Soon we'll have the F28 RKS. So this is the kitchen view model, the KVS. This is a model that if anybody knows me, everybody knows that I love Glacier Peaks. Unfortunately, I've never had the chance to use this particular model, but I've been around trailers enough to know that this model would be one that I would absolutely love. The first thing that I love about it, obviously, is going to be the windows. That's always what people comment the most. Second, it's going to be all of the counter space and storage, and then also the opposing slide outs. So the opposing slide outs gives you the feel that you are in like a big 38-foot fifth wheel, but this fifth wheel is only 32'9" tip to tip. So behind your pickup, the part that's actually going to be up and over your bed, and then what's actually going to be trailing behind your truck is only going to be 27, 28 feet long. So that's not very long as far as an overall package. So that's one reason that I originally had switched over to the Glacier Peak, was to get a shorter overall package, but with more space inside. And that's exactly what you're going to get in this model. So the F27 KVS, like I said, 32'9" tip to tip. So when you walk through the door, you have a slide out here on the door side. You can do theater seating, which is the reclining sofa, or you can do the sleeper sofa. If you need to sleep grandkids, hunting buddies, whatever, you can do the sleeper sofa right here. The 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator is in the slide out. You also have a pretty large pantry, a bank of 3 drawers. And then also they gave you this unique little drawer down here, which isn't very deep, but we sell American Pan cookie sheets that fit in these RV ovens. And that would be the most perfect spot to put some cookie sheets, maybe even some utensils. So rather than wasted space, they gave you that little shallow drawer, which can be very useful. You've got your microwave, a cabinet under here that is quite large. It's very deep. Pot and pan drawer down below. A large pantry over here as well. It is at an angle, but there's a lot of space in these corners. You get the extra large oven with the glass top, and this folds backwards. So when you're cooking on it, you can use 3 different burners. This is a high output burner, so this one's a little bit hotter than the other 2, boils water quicker. And then when not in use, you can close this and get extra counter space. Right back here, there is a knife rack. And for the person that keeps commenting on every single video that this is not a knife rack, it is a knife rack. It's been around since the 90s when Fleetwood was in business. The oven stops right here. So the vent to the oven is right here. And back here is an actual, this would be a gap between where the oven is and the wall. So they put in a piece of wood where you can actually store your cutlery. So that's a really cool option. Over here, you've got another bank of drawers, a spice rack under the sink, extra storage under the sink, and that is huge. And then another bank of 4 drawers. So, I mean, there's more drawers than you'd even know what to put in them. Solid surface countertops, farm style, single basin sink, stainless steel with the wire rack to protect the bottom. Because this is a titanium, you are going to get the high arc faucet. There's a lot of features that you get on a titanium over a mountain series. I'll point out a handful of them, but we do have a video on our YouTube channel that actually goes through all of the differences. So if you're still a little confused between the two, I have a video, like I said, that has everything that you get on a titanium over a mountain. Here at Thompson RV, all of us own titaniums, so we know the value. And so we do almost all titaniums here, especially when it comes to the fifth wheels. Another cool feature is that you get the trash can chute. So there's a door that I'll show you on the outside. So you drop your trash in here into a little can. That's really cool, especially if you have pets. Not to mention, usually in trailers, it's hard to find a place to actually put your garbage can. So it's nice that there's already a designated area, but then also your dogs can't get into your garbage. Like I said earlier, huge picture windows. Because it's a titanium, all of the window valances are going to be trimmed in wood. And then you get the slow rise blackout shades. Solid surface countertops, not only in the kitchen, but also next to the bed, in the bathroom, and as well as under the TV because it's a titanium. Over here on the roadside slide out, this is going to be your outdoors RV mountain dinette. So it's deceivingly long. It's over 7 feet long. So if you have other people you need to sleep, maybe you want to keep the theater seating because you're just going to sleep people occasionally, so you don't want the sleeper sofa. This does make down into a bed. So you just remove the legs, drop this down into the groove, and then push the cushions to make it into a bed. We have a video of that on our YouTube channel as well. They use marine grade legs. So this table is nice and sturdy. So when you're drinking coffee, if somebody walks by and bumps the table, it's not going to spill everywhere. Under each side, you have a nice big drawer. And they also have put on a lock. So when you're traveling down the road, they don't come flying open if you have those loaded down with heavy items. There's also a cabinet right over here that I almost missed. And that's another large storage area. So a lot of people are concerned, you know, when they take away the overhead cabinets to give you all these windows, they're concerned that you're going to lose storage. But honestly, there is a shocking amount of storage. It's a lot more than you're going to get in most models. If for some reason you still need more storage, that F28RKS is going to have a similar kitchen, less windows, but obscene amounts of cabinetry. So coming around over here, you also have more cabinets up above the TV. You have a little cabinet below the TV and then another little one here. We option in the fireplace on most models. If for some reason you didn't want the fireplace, you would have 2 doors here as well. And that would go back to about here. It's kind of angled, so you'd have even more storage. A question we get often when the sofa is sort of, you know, not in perfect alignment with the TV is, am I going to have to sit and crane my neck in order to see the television? So I wanted to show you how far this goes out because it's on a swing arm and you can really finagle it to where when you're sitting down right here, you have a perfect view of the television. So you really aren't sitting sideways and looking to your right in order to see the TV. It's not straight on, but it's pretty darn close. So that's a question we get a lot, and I think it's perfect. If you do end up with the sleeper sofa, one cool thing about that is instead of reclining this way, you can actually sit on the corner of the sleeper sofa and put your feet up this way. But then it's just one person sitting on the sofa versus being able to sit side by side. In the bedroom, there's plenty of room at the foot of the bed to walk all the way around. It's a full 60 by 80 queen mattress. The titanium does come with the upgraded gel-infused cooling mattress. Love it. It's absolutely the best. I often get asked about the height in here. Here at the foot of the bed, it's about 6'8", and then it starts to slope down a little bit. But for the most part, as it gets shorter, you're going to be crawling into bed anyways. So right here is where you're going to need most of your height. You get the wardrobe closet, which again, I've had multiple Glacier Peaks, and this is enough that if you're going on a 2-month vacation, you've got plenty of space to pack any outfit you could possibly need. Hiking clothes, hunting clothes, dressy clothes, whatever. What I typically do is I'll line the bottom with my shoes because everybody knows I have a ton of shoes, and then I hang everything up on top. You also have storage on each side of the bed. It is bigger on this side because this is where the slide out's going to come in. So there's more storage on this side of the bed and then a little bit less storage on that side. And then you also have storage at the head of the bed I typically fold items and put them up there. And even though the bed is on a platform, because of the way that the fifth wheel is built, so the steel structure as far as the actual fifth wheel part on the outside, that's why this is built up on top of that, is for that. But there is a little bit of extra storage underneath for more shoes. Then when you come over, there's a Jack and Jill style door to the bathroom. So you've got a sliding pocket door here. The slide out, actually, the wardrobe also has a slide out in the bathroom. So this is all one piece. So this is really nice for linens and toiletries. And then you have a drawer there. And then in the bathroom, they elongated a couple years ago when they redesigned the slide out. They also elongated so you have a lot more counter space in the bathroom. You get the light up vanity mirror in the titanium. You get the hardwood medicine cabinet, underslung stainless steel sink. And then there's quite a bit of storage under this bathroom sink as well. Way more toiletries than I need to pack, but you can stuff other things in here too. One of my favorite features about the Glacier Peak over the regular travel trailers in the outdoors RV is that the door, rather than swinging open, it actually is rounded and goes into itself. But unlike the travel trailers, the shower pan in the Glacier Peak does not have the little step, like the little seat. Because it's a titanium, you do get the upgraded faucet and shower head, and then also a skylight if you need a little extra headroom. And then a porcelain toilet, upgraded towel hook. Towel hooks right here as well. There's another towel hook here. And then you always get a heat duct in the bathroom as well as an air conditioning duct. You also have a max air fan. So there's a max air fan here above the bed and in the kitchen. We option those in on all of our units. You also have a pump switch. So if you stop on the side of the road and you decide you need to use the restroom and you get in here and you forgot to turn on the pump, it's okay because there's a pump switch right here. With the slide outs in on this model, you can easily access everything. As I've stated in a lot of my other videos, but sometimes people still aren't aware, you do not want to step on this slide out lip. When the slide outs come in, because they're a fully insulated slide out, they come up at an angle. You do not want to step down on that or it will eventually break down the slide out. So you've got plenty of room. You can step a little bit on the edge of the carpet, just not on the actual slide out itself. You can squeak by, get in here, open the fridge, grab a water. You've got access to everything in here. Make a sandwich, everything. So you can access every cabinet, everything in the kitchen while you're traveling down the road. Because this is a titanium series, it is going to come with the Camping at Your Fingertips package. So this is a little remote that will run the awning. It'll run your slide outs and also the light underneath your awning. This comes in really handy if you're by yourself and you can't push the button inside for the slide out and see if it's going to hit anything on the other side. So you can actually walk around the trailer and run the slide out, watch it come out and make sure it's not going to hit the power pedestal or the water spigot. It's also nice for the awning, just because you can be out here watching the awning while you're running the remote. So that docks right inside the door. Another question I get on this model and the F27KVS is about this door slide out. People ask me if it's going to be in the way. Ultimately, when you swing this door open, it doesn't stick out any farther than the door. So if you're parking it in a garage or something like that, as long as you can open your door, you can also have this slide out. The awning comes out so far that you can still enjoy underneath your awning right here in front of this slide. So in my opinion, I haven't owned this model, but the F27KVS, I've owned a few of those, and it never bothered me to have this slide out on this side, and I really appreciated the room once I was inside the coach. So again, it's a titanium, so it comes with the high gloss Lamelux 4000 fiberglass, frameless windows, triple aluminum step, the grab bar handle. It comes now with a fire pit barbecue hookup, so that's a quick disconnect for your LP. Right here, you've got the 110 outlets, so you can run a speaker or a ice maker or something underneath your awning while you're sitting out here enjoying yourself. You have outside speakers. Those are going to run off of the CD, DVD, Bluetooth player that are inside. So you can Bluetooth your phone to the DVD player inside and just play music. There's two zones for those speakers. So you can play inside, outside together, zone 1 and 2, or just inside or just outside. Another really cool feature about the fifth wheels that I love is the massive amount of storage. So the pass-through storage is gigantic on every fifth wheel model. They have nice access to plumbing on both sides, a jack handle holder, and then you've got the rubberized diamond plate flooring. And then also they give you a 4-foot table, and it actually has its own little space where it stores, so it's up and out of the way. You've got a battery kill switch, 12-volt plug-in, as well as a USB port. The 12-volt plug-in in this big of an area is really handy for one of those 12-volt compressor-style chest freezers and fridges. We sell the Dometic brand. Right here, this is going to be for up to 200 watts of portable solar. The RV is already wired for up to 510 watts of roof-mounted solar. You can also add an additional 200 watts here. We just have one battery in this coach for the video, but it will fit up to 4 Battleborn lithiums or 4 6-volt AGMs. Coming around the front here, there's additional storage. This actually has a split door rather than one big door. That way, when you're tailgate, when you're hooked up to your truck, you can still get in here. Again, rubberized diamond plate flooring. And then this is also where your black and one of your gray tank valve handles are. So when you come to dump, when you pull up to dump your trailer, you're going to come right around here, open up this door, and that's how you get to your valves. 6-point auto leveling on all Glacier Peaks, including the Mountain Series. Fiberglass front cap. More ride rubberized suspension for the Kingpin. Right here, this is access to your 2 7.5-gallon propane tanks. Another luggage door compartment that gets you into the opposite side of the pass-through storage. Right here is kind of your water station. So you've got your city water fill, your tank fill. This will fill your 80-gallon freshwater tank. Your Santa flush for flushing out the black tank. Low point drains for winterization, and then also your outside shower. This hatch right here is so that you can run your hose up if you're in a park. You can hook it in right here, but the hose comes up through here so that you can then shut this door and not have it open with all the air, cold air, or people having access to your compartment. Because this is a titanium, you're also going to have the slide out toppers. That is a new option on the Mountain Series as well as the Backcountry Series. The Glacier Peak is all built on a custom 10-inch I-beam chassis. 50 amp service and pre-wired for the bedroom air conditioner on all Glacier Peaks. Cable and satellite. This is access and venting for your furnace. Right here is going to be where you would take out your trash. So this is where your trash bin opens up to. As you can see, there's plenty of room in here to store extra trash bags. You could even do a little bit bigger garbage can if you wanted to. Some people store dump gloves or anything like that in there as well. Oh, and that's another thing. All Glacier Peaks have 2 40-gallon gray water tanks. So not just the rear kitchens, the F27KVS also has a second gray tank. 4-inch steel bumper. We option in the rear receiver hitch on all of ours so that you can haul e-bikes, a generator, whatever you want to haul on the back. 10-gallon rapid recovery water heater. Backup lights are standard on all Titanium series, as well as the rear observation camera. You get the extra large ladder. We do recommend that you get up on your walk-on roof and check your sealants every 6 months. So that's a nice sturdy way to get up there so you can get on and off the roof safely. And then over here on this side, there's one extra little hatch where they had some space that they were able to put in some storage. I would say it goes up about this high, so you could easily store 4 bag chairs in there, fly rods, not tall fly rods, but collapsible fly rods or something of that nature. Thank you so much for watching our video today on the F27KVS. If you have any questions on this model or any other outdoors RV products, feel free to give us a call. We have the number listed below. And thank you again.